This book isn't about guilt, it's about ownership. It's about the shift that happens when you stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what is this trying to teach me? I'm not here to preach. I'm not here to hand a checklist for success or a quote to post on your story. I'm here to tell you to drop the excuses, drop the waiting, drop the story that says you're not in control, because you are.
And yes, we are back on your screens with Xclusive. And like I told you before the break, my guest is already seated in the studio. Our first couch. I mean, this is like the second person who is sitting on the couch. The first was a mother and a child, a colonel or a colonel, like we want to say it, and a daughter who is a student of NAST. And tonight, the second person who gets to sit on this couch is no other than Richie Mensah, the big man. Links Entertainment is here tonight.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Correction,
Tell
Links
me.
Group Limited.
Nice big, so Links Group Limited.
Thank you.
Forgive me. Links Group Limited.
Yes,
that's
please.
huge. How are you coping? How are you managing it?
I have no idea.
Pressure, huh?
Sleepless nights and early mornings. How you go do them? But when the passion is there. Oh, that one day, of course. Or I won't be looking fresh like this.
Talk your talk. Welcome to the show, Richie.
Thank you,
and I'm excited to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Interestingly, back in the day when I hate to say this because I get insulted sometimes when I say it. I don't think every single Ghanaian loved Ghanaian music at the time. Let's be honest. We all had our bits and pieces that we loved. Yeah. And it got to a time where we had Ghanaians who were doing a type of song we wanted to listen to, like a Self, like a Fear, like Harry Logan. I remember a cover you did with Adina.
Yeah, London.
One of my favorite records.
Thank you.
Until now. Like anytime he plays, I heard the original song and I still went back to compare your song to that. I'm like, nah, I still like my local one.
Oh, thank you.
It was good. So thank you so much for that. It was amazing.
Thank you very much for the appreciation.
But you, aside music, you did production. You're going to becoming a music executive and all that. Take me through this journey from being a musician, somebody who
it's
just
a long journey.
I know. Let's break it down like in 5 minutes or 2 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay, so let me see. I started with singing.
Yeah.
Then went to songwriting. Then learned production. Then artist management. Then I had to learn business to manage my own business. So in learning business, I had to learn accounting, like actual running of a company, so the business admin and all that. Then for lack of funds, I had to learn graphic designing.
It's the part that gets interesting.
Yeah.
Lack of
I couldn't
funds.
pay graphic designers, so I learned graphic designing. I learned video editing, so from Adobe Premiere to Adios those days, to then learning like VFX, so from After Effects to 3D, and then I started learning how to shoot music videos and content and movies and everything myself. For camera, I say I'll never do camera. I'll just be the one behind the one doing camera.
Why wouldn't you try it?
I don't know. I used to do
If you
photography.
want vacation, you go just take camera there,
I used to do photography, but I feel like it's not my calling, so I'll just tell the photographer and the videographer what to do. What other journey have I done? Okay, so that's in the creative field. Then I started when it comes to a bit of public speaking, which sort of comes naturally based on my music and entertainment background. So I'm a kasapi.
You're talkative.
I'm a talkative,
yes,
so that comes naturally. But one thing that has always been important to me is the ability to give back the knowledge that I have taken in from the world. My mom is a teacher.
Oh.
So I was always very passionate about being able to share knowledge. So a few years ago, I started on the journey of inspiring people with my stories and my knowledge. And then now I've taken it to the next level of becoming an author. A few more things are yet to unfold.
I'm sitting here thinking of how to be cutting you when you are speaking. Because you start talking and there's no end to it.
Yes.
I have to literally think of something to say to cut him. But I'll get there. With time, I'll know how to cut you during the conversations. Anyways, you've done an amazing job.
Thank you.
Like you mentioned, transferring your knowledge, what you've learned on the ground to other people. We can mention, there are lots of names, from the Affairs to the Logans to Kwame Eugene to the Kiddies to the fresh ones, Maya Blues and the rest. Working with people, I know it's tough, especially young people who have the adrenaline, wanting to do their own thing by their own time and everything.
Yeah.
But you have to manage their emotions and their egos and their music and everything and their talents.
You have to. But the thing I explain to people is everything is tough in life, so choose your tough. It's that simple. It's tough to be a mason. It's tough to be an accountant. It's tough to manage people. So since that's the tough I chose, I have to tough it out.
Like, is it tough to spend the money you make after that?
Oh, that one there is easy. It's easy. That's
It
like,
is,
what
yeah.
should I spend today? That one there is nice.
What am I buying today?
Oh yes, that one there is the most fun part.
What's the most expensive thing you have in your closet?
Oh, I wouldn't tell you that.
It could be. I mean, I never told me it's a shoe.
Don't you know that GRA is watching this?
If I come after you, and talking of GRA, you know, just after we have Nee, I mean the gentleman from Bills, have celebrated the birthday. They went after him, and we okay. That was when I even came to know that Links Entertainment has something to do with him.
Okay.
Tell me about that. I know people still are asking, the owner is an investor. What's really the story?
So Quick Angels is an angel investment company.
Right.
So in 2022, Quick Angels came on board as an investment company in Links Group Limited.
As an investment company.
Yes.
Right. So doesn't mean they own the company.
No, they own shares in the company. It's an equity investment company.
But who owns the highest or the biggest?
When I say those ones, if I say it here, then it means I'm revealing business insider trading.
Secret there.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. No problem. But anyways, let's talk about your love for the music that you've been doing so far. I know there are big guns like the Hammers, so bing bing and all Yamashoka Craig goes business, but you came out with the whole crank tune and all that. You started it. Think how do you even anytime I listen to drill music now, I have a feeling it was something like you were doing back then. Because all the tunes and the cranks and all that you were doing is almost like the same thing. Even on my piano, it has some of the lines in there like that.
Yeah.
How did you sit down and say, listen, we are listening to the highlights and the vocal lights and all that, but I want to do something new and not hate life or anything? How did you create that craft?
I don't want to take the credits and make it seem like it's intentional. I think the thing about creativity is you roll with how you feel. So all the things that we created in the studio, everything we came up with, was just coming from the inside. It's not something like I sat down and said, let's do this, let's do that, let's do that. It was just naturally pouring out.
So you let it flow.
Yeah.
After some fasting and prayers.
Is necessary.
What was one of the most entertaining projects you've ever embarked on?
Entertaining.
Yes.
That's a very weird word to describe. Every project I work on is entertaining.
No, but one that you did was like, this is it. This is like set 5 and so.
Oh, that one, there was definitely RNAQ40 because it was very fulfilling to pull off the biggest event in Ghana ever, right?
Is it just Ghana? Was it just Ghana?
Oh, let me be humble.
Don't
let the camera see that at the rush. Let me be humble.
But that was huge.
Thank you.
That was a really huge, how do I say, production. Really, really, really huge. It took you how many days to do that? About 4 days?
Oh, I won't tell you. Maybe I keep my cards to my chest.
Come on, give me an insight. Like, open it, don't let me enter.
Close.
You're making your artist thing open gate. Don't open the gate.
Me, I close the gate.
So how do I know what's happening there? How do I know what's happening there? But Richie, how many artists have you managed so far? How many artists?
I can't count. I've managed quite a number. I definitely know it's past 15, but the exact number is not my head.
50? That's a lot.
Yeah.
So I know somebody who manage one and give out the career.
Charlie, it's not easy.
You say no good work.
But I understand them because it's not easy. Do you get me? It's not.
But what's the most difficult part of managing somebody?
Managing a human being is difficult in the first place.
A talent, let's say that. Managing a talent.
No, managing a human being is difficult. Do you get me? Because you're supposed to be in charge of a person, and the person is supposed to be like a product, but they're not a product. They're a human being. They have their own opinions, their own moods, their own thoughts, and everything. So being able to maintain that all the time, like you can be working in the studio, if your talent gets bad news, the mood in the studio has changed. You can't.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's difficult. It's a skill that you need to master over time, just as every other skill. So
you're really talkative. I'm wondering whether you wrote your questions down before you kill me.
No.
Because you were just asking
natural.
I mean, that's interesting.
If you like talk about what do you call it, anything in the world, I'll rant.
But how was it like? I mean, with the comedy and the kiddies, this are like, they became huge names, not just in Ghana but in Africa. Huge.
No, like these are the kind of things that I keep talking about, like in the book. When people read the book, they'll come and understand.
Oh, you get there.
Yeah, there's a lot of intentionality in what can happen in your life, and it's based on what you set for yourself. The reason Kiddy and Kwame Eugene became huge is because we intended for them to be huge. I think more and more as you grow, as you develop, you set higher targets.
Right.
And that's the kind of mentality people should have. You know, when they say the sky is your limit, they are not literally referring to the sky. They mean your mind's sky. So if you are doing something and you're achieving small results, it means you are expecting small results.
Right. This question might sound a bit awful, but I'm still going to ask anyways. Please.
Sorry, if I don't like it, I'll answer.
Let's see. One of the artists, Kwame Eugene, got criticized for a lot of things, from dressing to how he spoke, to attitude, to every single thing. Even though he has a talent, no, you can't deny that he's top notch, one of the best artists we've ever known here in Ghana, from writing to production to singing to almost everything. He can actually rap as well, but he was chastised a couple of times for some of the things that he did, from the dressing to the speaking to attitude and all that. Anytime you saw these things on social media, what went through your mind?
Oh, I think that no great person won't be chastised. Do you get me?
Yeah.
As your lovers grow, your haters grow. As those who are praising you grow, those who are criticizing you grow. So to expect to be great and not be chastised is not wanting to be great. You know, a lot of people love Julius Caesar because he was an amazing conqueror. But trust me, I don't think the countries he conquered loves him. So it's a part of life.
But would you say he's one of the most difficult people you had to manage?
Oh no, I don't equate how difficult somebody is to manage. Like I mentioned, every single human being is difficult to manage. And if you don't believe me, you can ask married couples.
There we go.
Yes. So everybody is the same to me. I understand that it's a difficult task to manage a human being. So you just put that in your mind. When you face difficulties, you find ways to overcome it.
Do you know what just went to my mind after I shook hands with you? I'm thinking after this interview airs, probably I might end up sleeping outside the gates for like 2 weeks. And I might be knocking, and Milo, the dog on the compound, will tell me to go.
They'll say, what did you mean by that?
But I'm ready anyways. But let's talk also about you putting behind something you loved, singing, and saying I'm rather going to manage people and make them great with their voices, and you know singing. Because listen, there are times where you know the work, you know how to do it proper. You can do it proper than somebody else, and so you're going to relegate yourself and rather put somebody up front. How were you able to do that?
I think it comes from introspection. You know, each person needs to go through a phase where they look inside to decide who they are. I have many talents. I can do many things. I can fit in many positions. But if I will be honest with myself, my best positions is being able to put people on.
Your best position
is being able to put people
What type of position are you talking about?
Oh, you know, like
putting people on.
Footballer, number 9.
I wasn't getting the position.
Yeah.
But I got it. Forgive me.
But yeah, I'm able to put people on because I'm the kind of person who looks at a situation. I can find a fix. Right. I can understand how things work and tweak it, make a plan, edit the plan, improve the plan. So I work better when I'm the ventriloquist, as opposed to... Puppeteer.
That's it.
They have to pull out the dictionary when it's my interview, you know? Should I spell the ventriloquist for them?
Please don't do. Nobody's coming here. It's supposed to be a late night show.
Oh, sorry.
Relax and enjoy.
Classes.
Sorry. No, English class or something, Richie. Please, come down. Tone it down.
But yes, I fit better in that space.
Right.
So when it came to a point where I had to choose whether to invest my time and energy in growing myself personally or growing myself to be someone who empowers others, it was actually quite an easy decision.
I know you've also got into TV production. I know you have some shows on there with
TV production
and all that, and it's happening.
Movies, you know, we released Pawn, which is on Amazon Prime recently. What? Pawn, P-A-W-N. P-A-W-N. For the chess players.
Next time, please spell it before you mention it.
I'm sorry.
Forgive me.
Pawn.
Just for clarity. Next time, please just spell it first before you mention it.
We just got on Amazon Prime a week ago, so excited.
Oh, you're on Amazon now?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's a big one for you.
Thank you.
That's a big one. Wow. And what's the content about?
So it's a serial killer kind of thriller.
Serial killer?
Yes, please.
Serial killer?
Yes.
That's what you were able to produce?
Yes, please.
Serial killer?
I mean, it's a thriller. You know, it's about a detective who's trying to solve a series of murders and everything. And while he's trying to catch the killer, he's also dealing with his own drama and, you know.
I like how your mind works. You're not staying in one thing. You're like tapping every single bit of it in creative, like from music to production to being executive, now doing movies. And is this your first movie on Amazon?
Yes, that's the first movie.
Oh my goodness, have you already?
That's our first movie.
That's your. Wait. It's not your first movie on Amazon, but your entire first movie
is on Amazon.
Your first movie is on Amazon.
We go. Oh, we don't.
The first movie you've done is on Amazon.
Yes, please.
Who had to stick their head out to say let it be on there?
It's not easy, but it's not going to stop at Amazon. Don't worry. I won't mention the rest till it's confirmed. More is coming.
Yo, but that's huge.
Thank you.
Because you know some Ghanaians who are struggling to get their movies on Netflix.
It's not easy.
What?
But like I say, no journey is easy. So I think the difference with me is, before I start the journey, I prepare for the fact that it's not going to be easy. So when I'm struggling, I embrace the struggle. Yeah.
And all because who embrace struggling?
Struggle and so soon to embrace the announcer and call.
Okay. Anyway, shout out to you, Calamity Boy. Yeah, I'll send you a piece of the interview after this. I'll cut the part out to see, and I'll send to you. Richie, you're an amazing person.
Oh, thank you.
And I know a lot of young people who want to go into music one way or the other have tried to catch your eye. You know, I know you've been a judge on a lot of musical concerts, like musical shows where most of your artists came from, like the commies and the kiddies and the blues and all that. How do you select them? How do you even know that this person is good? Aside the fact that probably they are. You do what?
I flip a coin.
You flip a coin?
I'm joking.
Tell me, how do you do it?
There's no process. It's talent, it's discipline, and sometimes it's just insights. Sometimes it just feels like it's possible, you know. But the most important part is discipline.
I can sing, oh.
Yeah.
I can sing. I'll come to your place. I can sing some. I'm not any better than Patapa, but I'm sure of myself.
Hey,
no, I'm just saying I'm not any better than him, but I'm sure.
But Patapa is a great musician, so if you are like Patapa, then you'll be great too. Your music could day one corner, it'd be great.
You mean that alone you said it, you've committed. The music could day one corner.
Committed to what?
What you just said. Everything could day one corner. Anyways, you're going to talk about your book. But why do you name a book with such title?
Yes, it's your fault.
It's whose fault again?
It's your fault.
What have I done to that book? How do you name a book It's Your Fault?
Because it's the 100% truth in life. Everything that happens in your life is your
own fault.
Nobody but you. It's my fault, it's your fault watching this at home right now.
But why didn't you say it's my fault? It's your book.
And you're the one reading it.
It's scaring me. So
it's even your fault you bought the book. But it's a very difficult concept for most people to swallow.
Right.
But the moment you're able to accept that concept, your life changes drastically. Like, you have to take control of your life. You know, I think especially us in this generation, we are in an era where we blame everyone and everything else for all our problems.
Yeah. You're quick to judge and blame.
It's the government, it's my parents, it's my boss, it's my colleague, it's my partner, it's the road, it's the taxes. We are always blaming other people. But the thing is, you have the power to do something about it.
Right.
You have to choose what is good for you. You have to make a change in your life. And one thing that people forget is, you can say an event happened without your control, but you can control your response to the event.
Okay, I like that. It's about when a thing happens, you don't necessarily have to jump on it, huh?
Yes.
You take your time and analyze it and then react.
Decide what you are going to do about it. If somebody slaps me right now, that is out of my control.
So what will you do if somebody slaps you?
That is the question. That's
So
the question
what
you
will
have
you
to.
do if
It depends
somebody-
on who is slapping me.
I don't like the way you had it straight me like this.
Like you say, I go fit beat you, so I'll slap you back. But
I
if,
feel abused. No, I feel abused this.
but if a macho man slaps me and I slap him back
Joshua,
and
please
they
come
beat
over.
me, yes,
Joshua,
it's my
please
fault.
come here, please. Let's see if this thing will happen here. I beg you. But yes, man, that's a very deep one.
Yeah.
You know, and I know anybody who actually buys the book and even reads it will have a different perspective about life.
Yeah, and I've lived by this mantra and it's worked for me. You know, I would say in the beginning part of my life, I lived by it unintentionally. And then when I came to learn how it worked and I lived by it intentionally, my life transformed because now I'm in control of my life.
Yeah.
You know, I embrace my successes. I embrace my failures as lessons. I take responsibility.
Right.
Full accountability. Anything that happened to me was of my doing. If I don't like the situation I'm in, I accept that I put myself in that situation and ask myself how to get out of it.
Have you trademarked the phrase, "It's your fault"? Is it trademarked?
I don't think "yes, it's your fault" is a phrase I can trademark. But when I do something, it's so big. If you want to copy, you can try. It won't
Oh, I'm
work.
saying that. I have a feeling I might just put it on a wall in my hallway. So anytime I
Oh,
put
that's
it on, I
fine.
say it's your fault.
We can share. We can share.
You know, many of my kids mess up. I don't tell them
Yes,
what's
it's
written
your
there. It's your fault. So before you even tell me, it's your fault.
But
It's
it's
your
true.
fault.
It's their fault. And if we started teaching our kids this from when they were young, they would grow up to be so responsible instead of making them
Why
feel.
do you talk like a grandfather now?
Charlie, can't you see?
Why do I feel like
Can't you see the
I am
grey?
being advised by my grandfather?
Can't you see the grey? Look at it. I can count.
I like how you were seated and you know it's your fault, and I'm quite a list like I'm in therapy. Like, oh my goodness! First of all, what made you want to write this book? Because you could have written about your love life or something. Maybe some Yvonne Nelson book would have. A replica of Yvonne Nelson book would have, could have come from you.
I mean, like I said earlier, I want to impart knowledge. I want to be able to share the things that have made me successful to a point.
Right.
Because I haven't finished my journey.
There's more.
Much more to come. I want to be able to share so that other people who also have dreams can also see how they can use that in their lives to get better. So I have so many different concepts in the book, understanding your circle of influence versus your circle of concern, understanding that perception becomes reality, so many different things, shifting from the blame mentality to accountability mentality. All these kind of things will help you develop, become a better person, and achieve the dreams that you have in this world.
Do you feel you have been celebrated enough as the Ghanaian and who you are?
If I haven't been celebrated enough, yes, it's my fault.
You know what? I had a feeling. Any other person I've got, you will tell me it's my fault.
But it's true.
So let's end the show. It's his fault. If you are closing now, it's his fault.
Because who am I waiting for to celebrate me?
Yeah.
When is my birthday? Who celebrates? Don't I celebrate my birthday? So if I want Ghanaians to celebrate me, I should celebrate.
So you're going to celebrate yourself.
Because
it's your fault.
So when I'm ready to celebrate myself, I will celebrate. I'll build a statue for myself.
When you're ready, you do it yourself.
Yes.
You do the whole statue. What the fuck is this? Straight to sack on here. But Richie Mensah is a guest here on the show, and I'm excited. It's your fault.
Right there.
You know what? You guys shouldn't go nowhere. The book is called "It's Your Fault." When I come back from the break, our segments 5 in 5, Know Me, Know You, and more about "It's Your Fault" will be on here on the show. Don't go nowhere. I'm Bright, and this is Xclusive. We are back with more. And here we go, back on the streets again. This is Xclusive. And I'm still here, myself and I, Bright, and Xclusive, and the man who is writing, yes, it's your fault. It's still in the studio, out on the 13th. It was out yesterday, 13th, yesterday. Today is 14th. So go out there, purchase it. Don't go and go download. You will like it. Go and download. If you download them free, you will get virus. Go buy and read it. If you download and get virus, yes, it's your fault. welcome
You are getting the concept.
Welcome back. We are here. But I like the yes in front of it.
Thank you.
It's like letting you know.
Yes,
Exclamation.
it's
It's
your
your fault. Let me even put comma there. If I was an English teacher, I would be stubborn. Yes, it's your fault. Richie, so I have games I play here.
Okay.
5 with 5.
Okay.
No me, no you. Okay. For the 5 with 5, there are 5 questions. You get to answer them in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So are you ready for that? Sure. Whatever answer.
Anything I don't want to answer, I just say I won't answer.
If he doesn't answer any of the questions,
yes, it's my fault.
Lizzie and what's the name? And the other one, Gladys. Yes, it's your fault. The questions, I have no idea what these questions are. I didn't write them.
Okay.
So the PS wrote them.
Okay.
So if you don't answer, yes, it's their fault. I'll go after them. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. In 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes.
Yeah, you can just read them and just let me know what you're thinking.
If you could ban one overused word in the music industry, what would it be? One overused word.
Don't answer. The answer is Odo. That's it. Yes, the Odo. Am I lying?
Yes, you're 100% right.
Only you get
After Kiddy used it, no one should use it again. What's your go-to excuse for avoiding events you don't want to attend? And how often does it involve studio emergency? I never give excuses. I just say I won't attend.
Yes. He'll tell you.
I'll tell you I won't come. So these people don't invite me for things again because they say I'll say I won't come. So easy. If your career, what word is this? Depended.
Charlie, that's what the words. Look me at the right time.
Depended.
However you see it.
Oh,
you
depended.
You came here to come and give me big words.
Hey,
So small.
no. Your person's calligraphy, depended. No,
writing.
Depended. Hey.
No, you can't see it's your fault. It's not her fault. It's your fault.
If your career depended on surviving a dance battle, who from your team are you sending in as your champion? Hey, dance battle. Oh, Zobi, of course.
Oh, okay.
Zobi dance. Look at her on Instagram.
Oh, really?
She'll win for a simple car.
The dark skin lady. I think she works. She's always with them. Yeah.
Have you signed someone just because their name sounded like a stage name already? Actually, everybody I've signed, we sort of gave them the stage name after. So.
Call me Eugene too.
Yeah, he was using Marfo when we signed.
I remember Chorister.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Like he was a choir. He had his own choir. You know, right?
Yeah.
From Father back in the day.
Have you ever used the phrase, "Do you know who I am?" to skip a queue? No, I haven't.
Never.
Because they know who I am.
You're for me humble things.
Oh, no, they know.
You don't
I
have
need to tell them.
No, there he goes.
No introduction needed.
I'm telling you, that's an aura. No introduction needed. Who am I? You know who am I? Please, it's your fault if you don't let me enter. Make sure I enter. So up next, that was quick. I think it was even less than 5 minutes. Richie, that's some record right there. Up next is what we call here, Know Me, Know You. Let's go. And yes, one of my favorite segments on the show is called Know Me, Know You, where the guest gets to know who I am and I get to know same about things I don't know yet. You get me? So this is your board. Let me see whether there's clue has 10. Okay, it's yours. There you go. This is yours. I know you're wondering if you're going to do a reset or whatever, but no.
Hey, you can't read my handwriting, no.
If I can't read, it's your fault.
That's why.
True. So I get to ask you a question about myself, my personal life, and we'll guess the answer.
But me, I don't want you to guess the answer of my personal life.
But that's what I'm going to do here.
The expression is personal, public, two different things. Empha. Okay.
So first of all, probably I want to go so that you understand it better. You ready? Okay, I'm trying to get it. Okay, what's the oh my goodness, how am I? I'm confused. I don't have any question. Can you imagine? First time on the show.
That's because personal questions no need in this life. Personal questions, they're clickbait and
okay.
Let's
first
do
of all,
professional questions.
No, very, very personal. First of all, what's the name of my first son? Yes. I heard the lady say, yes, I have sons. Let me write it down. If you write, it's my fault.
Oh, but I've got it right.
How? On 3, 2, 1, here we go. What was that? Bride's first son. What kind of answer is that? What is Bride's first son?
What's the name of your first son? Bride's first son.
No. The name, his name.
Isn't a name a noun that you used to call somebody?
No, the name I get. Richie, don't be smart.
They should have qualified the question.
Please don't do this.
You should have said, what is the name that I gave my first son?
Do you realize this is my show?
You slack. So
That's
correct
yeah.
for 10 points.
Wow, he's
Right
marking
there.
himself. There we go. Okay, it's a turn now. It's a turn now. Now don't ask me any question I'll be able to answer. Please try. Bring it now.
I should ask you a personal question about me.
Yes.
Okay. What did I have for breakfast today?
Can you lift your hand? Can you lift your hand up a little bit? I'm judging by something. What of that? I'll tell you why. Are you ready?
Yes.
On 3, 2, 1, here we go. Listen, that's my show. What are you telling me?
Nice one, nice one. Nice. But you only got the first part.
No, but it's still Banku. Banku is Banku. Banku is Banku. Let me see what's next. Let me see. What am I eating tonight? Since we want to talk about food, let's talk about food.
Okay.
What am I eating tonight?
Let me try and see if I can use your trick. Oh, you don't.
But I want to watch you write.
Won't you write? Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. What is this? I'm done.
Hey, that was fast.
I mean, you always my trick. Let's see.
I should have just used my own trick. Your trick didn't work for
On
me.
3, 2, 1, here we go.
Oh.
What did you write? Right. I wrote T. Yeah, you see, I've tricked you. You see, I've tricked you.
It was so short, I thought it was rice. Okay.
Okay, your turn.
Another personal one.
Yes.
You're not tired?
No.
Okay, let me see. I
Just pray you lose. I don't know why. I
can't even
enjoy
think
you
of any
losing.
personal question about me. Okay, let me see. At what age?
Did you break your virginity?
Oh,
I'm just like maybe that was what you asked. So I'm helping you. You get.
at what age? I don't even have a question. Wow.
No, but you mentioned the age, so probably you're gonna.
Yeah, that's what I'm
something
trying
should
to
follow.
find something that was significant in my
At
personal
what
life.
age do you
at
think you
that
can
age.
sing? You could sing.
At what age did I get on stage first?
The first time I heard your song was like in 2008.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first time I heard your music, 2008. So let's see. On 3, 2, 1, here we go. 2008.
No, I said at what age?
At what age? Oh, I didn't get the question. Oh my god, I thought it was a year.
But don't worry, in 2006, I was not 8.
Where was the first place you performed?
It was at National Theatre. Some events called Flashy Kids or something.
Flashy Kids.
Yeah.
Those days where they used to do the fanfare and all those things.
Those things. I was 8 when I jumped on stage.
You want to sing?
If you think I'm short now, you should have seen me then.
I'm so happy this is not coming from me. Like, I didn't say this. Like, do you understand? Do you understand how it feels to not for me to say this? Then what you said yourself?
Oh, it's fine. I'm short and it's my fault.
And who do you think you've been? Who have you been? Who do people compare you to? Your height?
You want me to mention someone's name so that...
Okay, I think this is like the last round.
The last round.
Right, the last round. The
Okay,
last
sure.
round.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't study journalism, what course would I have learned to school?
Okay.
You look like everybody wait for the to write.
I can't even try and identify what you're writing, so let me write.
Oh, my marker is
So because you're
Charlie,
lying,
the
your
ink is
marker
finished,
is
though.
not coming. Hey, my answer is wrong. Oh.
why?
Hey, your answer is longer than my own.
Really? On 3, 2, 1, here we go. Let's see.
You said if you hadn't studied journalism.
I would still have gone to study journalism. I don't know what I would have learned after secondary school. But I love music though.
Yes, you do.
I love music.
So you see, you should have changed your
How
answer.
do you know? How do you know I love music?
Because I'm that guy. I know things.
Yeah, sign me, make a go sing it.
Charlie,
I saw this way.
my ink is dry. My ink is dry.
Hey! You didn't just do that. So you're signing me on the board.
Right here. Let's go. Let's go.
Wow.
So last one from me.
Me as I won't guess. Me I'm it. I'm me as I won't guess, but I'm
So let me ask you the same question.
Uh-huh.
if I hadn't become a musician,
Mm-hmm.
what did I want to become as a child?
You're not a musician?
Yes, this one I've said it several times. So if you've ever watched my interview,
Give me the sign. Well, tell me the
let me even make-
tell me the thing. Well.
let me even make it more general.
Somebody is
so
telling me, but then I can't say it.
Let me,
Lizzie, what's it? Huh? Oh. Do you hear what she was telling me?
yes, please.
Let me look at you. And you are smart, so this should be it. My ink. Jeez. On 3, 2, 1, here we go. Doctor!
Right there.
And drop the mic. Who won? I won. You know I won, right?
Yes, you won. You won.
And you've lost.
Mhm.
You agree you've lost?
And whose fault is it?
Your fault.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And so I'll be here with the man, Richie Mensah. This has been an honor, trust me.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm really excited you were able to come. You know, because that's you able to come. Yes, I'm really excited you came.
You know your mind is in the gutter, right?
No, I'm just really trying so hard. I'm trying so hard to be sane. But yeah, I'm really excited you came. I'm really, really happy you came. And listen, go out there and get the book. It was out on the 13th of June. So please, don't go and download for free. If you download and it get virus on your phone or your machine, it's your fault. The title of the book once again is what?
Yes,
it's your fault. So go out there and download it and buy it. You're going to have hard copies, right?
Yes, hard copy. So it's
Stores.
available in all different bookshops. If you're outside of Ghana too, you can order it from Amazon or Barnes and Nobles, all the bookshops across the world.
We know that Ivan Nelson's book is in Legon. It's just going to be there.
Oh, nice.
Or-
Yes, all the bookshops in
Yours
Ghana.
to be on Legon.
All the bookshops.
Come to Metro TV. You might have some at the front decks.
Right there.
Yeah, come. But I'll start and get commission. Are you okay with it?
If you get good commission too, it's your fault.
Okay. So I'll see you some other time. I'll be here with the man, Richie Mensah, the biggest of all. I mean, come on, listen, our generation, these are the people who actually let us enjoy music. At the time, I used to listen to foreign songs a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I used to listen to foreign songs a lot. So when I first heard you and your songs, and I'm like, okay, finally, there's somebody who's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And so thank you so much.
Thank
Some
you.
of you guys
too.
helped shape our childhood.
Thank
So
you.
we are
Thank you
grateful.
for having us.
Some other time we see you.
Thank you
again.
for letting them know I'm old, but thank you for having us.
Oh, why? I'm sorry. I gave you all, I'm sorry. So thank you so much. I'll see you some other time. Listen, don't you go nowhere, okay? This song is one that you're going to love. But I'll be back. Stay back and wait the song. When I come back, it will be next week. Until then, have a good night. I'm Bryce, then I'll and this has been Xclusive.